Season here at home at Yakima County Stadium. Welcome into the Pippins pregame show presented by Washington's Lottery. I'm Jacob Schrantz, the voice of the Pippins, and Yakima Valley opens the season with a 3-game series at home against the Springfield Drifters. And in the 10th annual season, you think back to all of the memories over the past 10 years. There have been many ups and downs for Yakima Valley, 5 postseason berths, including 2021, where the team went all the way to the West Coast League Finals, but one of the most memorable seasons came back in 2014 when Eli Morgan became a fantastic pitcher and really went down in history for the Pippins. And recently on the WCL social pages, a feature was created with Eli where he reminisced about his time in the Pacific Northwest.
I went to Yakima in 2014, graduated high school, and 3 days later I was in the middle of Washington, not really sure what I was getting into. It was a very late decision. I got a walk-on spot at Gonzaga really late that year and was told right around graduation time that they wanted me to go up there and play in this college league, and I didn't know it at the time, but having gone through it, it was a complete minor league baseball feel. It was just all first experiences for me, first time busting through the night, getting in at like 6 a.m. There was nothing but entourage on the bus. Entourage! So that was the only thing. Our coach would play for us, and just a lot of foggy memories, try to sleep through the night, get woken up to that theme song just blaring at 4 a.m. and it's a very disorienting feeling, but I do like entourage still. Playing in Yakima was really cool. That stadium felt big league. The giant wall, all the sponsors on the board, it just felt very proper, and the fans were into it, and we did well that year, so it all molded to a very fun season.
Just trying to stay even keel, just trust my stuff, and not much more than that.
7-0, he's tied for the league lead in wins. He also has the league record now in wins.
My pitch coach, Bobby Wells, was great. Sort of an old school feel, but was in touch with some new school teachings. You knew that he knew what he was talking about because he's done it. I think experience is the best teacher. And it wasn't until the very end of the season where he told me something that he wanted to stick with me. And he's like, I'm going to tell you this during the year because you're doing your thing. But he wanted me to point my toe at the ground as I was making my leg kick. And that's something I do now. But all of it was just new experiences for me. So I learned a lot about myself and a lot about baseball.
It really was a fantastic effort from Eli Morgan back in the 2014 season. But coming up on the Pippins pregame show, we'll reminisce about last year and talk about how things could change as I interview head coach Kyle Crustangel after this.
Saving has never been easier at Bi-Mart. In-store or online, we're delivering more value than ever to our members. From direct mailed savings books to digital savings guides to everyone's favorite Lucky Number Tuesday. Plus, we're adding new ways to save with Bi-Mart's Buy It Online, Pick It Up in-store, new web-only items, and the ability to shop Cascade Farm and Outdoor and pick it up at your Bi-Mart store. More value, more products, more ways to save. Bi-Mart members save more time and money every day.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Following 2 epic battles in January, boxing great and current trainer Roy Jones Jr. is bringing back Yakima's Andrew Murphy and India's Mandeep Jangra to defend their titles at Legends Casino Hotel on June 28th. Murphy fought his heart out in defending his super middleweight belt to get a perfect 8-0 and now faces his biggest challenge to date. Mandeep went a solid 10 rounds to retain his junior lightweight title and will try to remain undefeated in what promises to be another bruising battle. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss action-packed pro boxing at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
Jake Schrantz here with head coach Kyle Crustangel. And coach, opening day is just around the corner. How are you feeling about going into this season?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's always nice to be back here, back in Yakima with the guys day one. But I really like the nucleus of the guys that have been in this league before, not just former players of mine or former Pippins, but a few other guys that were in this league on other teams. I feel like it's a great starting point, and from there, I really like the roster. Obviously, everyone's waiting to kind of see guys in action. Had one practice so far, but there should be a lot of positivity and excitement about your squad. So just excited to see what these kids can do. and super excited for opening night. Yakima always brings on opening night, so be excited to fill these seats up here.
Just a few minutes ago, we finished up batting practice, first time this season. What are you looking for with a lot of these new faces that you haven't coached before?
Yeah, I'd say, my style, getting the ball in play, limit strikeouts, hit the ball hard. It sounds kind of cliche and all that jazz, but, I think the guys that, run 4 or 5 balls out in the summer and, have 40 to 50 punch outs don't do you a whole lot of good. Let's have the guys that compete in the box and get the ball and play hard. A well-rounded lineup. Coach Graham and I like to run the bases, so definitely some guys with some speed and want to make sure that we're getting as many bases as possible. But, a complete lineup, limit Ks, definitely our style of baseball.
Thinking back to last season, team goes 20-34, but you have the MVP in Jace Phelan. What are you trying to bring from last year's team into this year?
Yeah, I think each team is its own unique challenge and its each identity, and I think for us, making sure that we have our identity early, and making sure that we are playing for each other. So I guess culture would be a big thing. That's something I want to instill right from day one, as always. But each season's so unique without fully knowing and seeing all the guys throughout college. You can kind of have a little ups and downs due to that. But it was nice having Phelan, MVP caliber guy, second guy here at Yakima to be MVP. But I was looking for the returners that know our style, they know what we're preaching, from day one to bring it, so the other guys more follow in line and we can get going a little earlier. I really liked last year's team the last couple weeks down the stretch. I felt like if we were just getting going, we were going to be a team to make a run at it. Just, too little too late, but at the end of the day, it's next pitch and it's this season, so we're fired up for Friday.
You've got the home opener tonight against Springfield, and then you'll go on the road in a series against Springfield. So playing the same team over and over again this early in the year, how do you think that impacts a team?
Yeah, it's interesting. I as my 8th year in the league, I've never been a fan of playing the same team 6 in a row. But luckily, we haven't had a chance to play other games. It's still, everyone doesn't really know each other yet. But sometimes you can run into the issue of the same squad facing up 6 times in a row. Sometimes you get some bad blood early in a series. It can be tough. But, I'm excited to see them. And obviously, at least both teams will have the same roster for all 6, so you can able to use spray charts and use, what we see. Sometimes if you play a team the first series, you got a bunch of good charts and you play them again the last series and they're a whole new ball club. So at least we're going to get a chance to see the same lineups or similar for 6 games and definitely help us prepare.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you.
A lot of interesting stuff there from head coach Kyle Crustangel. But coming up here on the Pippins pregame show, we'll have starting pitchers and starting lineups in just a moment.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases, old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's cloud uncertainty.
Enough! With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh! Wait! Ah!
Built for action. Built for banking. Banner Bank.
Welcome back to the Pippins pregame show, brought to you by Washington's Lottery. And now it's time for the starting lineup and starting pitcher, brought to you by Banner Bank. Batting first and playing shortstop is David Bayanilla, and in center field, batting second, number 4, Aiden Morrison. In left field today, and batting third, number 22, Preston Allen. And at first base, number 20, Julian Angulo. Those are 2 big bats to look out for this season for Yakima Valley. At third base and batting fifth tonight will be number 19, Brennan Morgan. And catching and batting 6th will be number 25, Jack Sheward. In right field and batting 7th, number 8, Casey Wayne. At designated hitter tonight and batting 8th is number 27, Reese Sherman. And batting 9th, the second baseman, number 2, Spencer Shipman. And today's starting pitcher is number 12, Ethan Salscheider. That's all for the Pippins pregame show. First pitch coming up in just a moment from Yakima County Stadium. It is time for baseball here in Yakima, Washington. Welcome in to the home opener of the Yakima Valley Pippins as your Pips take on the Springfield Drifters here at Yakima County Stadium, also known as the Orchard. This is Jake Schrantz thanking you for joining us on your evening as we have got a long summer of baseball for you here in the West Coast League. A lot of talent from all up and down the West Coast. Tonight we'll see the Drifters face off with your Yakima Valley Pippins, and it should be a fun one. A lot of new faces for both these teams, as the Pippins will start out on defense with Ethan Salscheider out on the mound, a returning player from last season. Salscheider was tied for the second most starts on the mound last season for Yakima Valley, made 10 starts, pitched over 49 innings, had a 4.71 ERA. Solid season from Ethan, 31 strikeouts as well, so he can get the job done. But we'll see how he can do to start the 2024 summer. The senior from Tacoma, Washington, did not pitch at all last season against Springfield, as the Drifters come into this season with plenty of newcomers themselves. Two teams that didn't do too hot in the regular season. Both Yakima Valley and Springfield missed the postseason. So no doubt both these teams trying to right the ship, if you will, as your Yakima Valley Pippins take the field. Ethan Salscheider takes the mound for the first time in 2024. Yakima Valley, 10 seniors on this roster. A little bit of an older team than the Springfield Drifters, so we'll see if that comes into play at all either tonight or throughout the season. You got to think the experience of this year's team could be a difference maker. As Kyle Crustangel, the head coach once again for Yakima Valley, in his 4th season. He joined in 2020, but there was no full season, so this is just his 4th season with Yakima Valley, 5th year technically. And we'll see if the man who came to Yakima Valley after coaching Wenatchee and went right into the West Coast League final in his debut season with Yakima Valley back in 2021, but the Pips haven't made the postseason since 2022, trying to change that. And it all starts tonight here at the Orchard. Huge crowd on hand, as opening night is always quite the affair here in Yakima, Washington. As the leadoff hitter for Springfield is Ellie Kennel. Batted .194 last year, 7 hits in college. As Ellie comes from Washington State, he's a Cougar. And the lefty steps into the box and awaits the first pitch on opening night here in the West Coast League from Ethan Salscheider. And the first pitch is away, swung on and hit to second. Throw there from Shipman over to first for the first out of the inning. Strong start defensively for the Pips. Shipman to Angulo. That's what head coach Kyle Crustangel is looking for on that right side of the infield. He was preaching all week during practice that he wants the defense to shift quite a bit and manage these hitters, as the first pitch in to Elijah Maris is away for a ball. 1-0 coming to Maris here from Ethan Salscheider. That one in there for strike one, so 1-1 now. 80 miles an hour off speed to Maris there. Elijah Maris, Linfield University Wildcat. Here it comes. Off the rubber, makes it 2-1. Pippins 20-34 last season, trying to start 2024 with a win here. That one is swung and fouled off. Makes the count 2-2. And with all of the new faces on this Yakima Valley roster, a lot of question marks, but we'll see if one of the returners in Ethan Salscheider can help out, as there's a swing and a miss into the dirt. Throw to first over to Angulo is in time. There's the first strikeout for Ethan Salscheider on the season. 2 down here in the top of the first. As that brings up Kedron Kinsey, third baseman tonight for the Drifters. Kinsey comes from Pierce College, from Hilo, Hawaii. Quite a ways away, coming up to play here in Yakima for the road team in the Springfield Drifters. Here's the first pitch from Salscheider. This one is lifted deep to center field, and chasing it down is Morrison. It's over his head. First pitch, first swing for Kinsey, and he's got a double for his first hit of the year, and that will quiet down some of the momentum defensively that the Pippins were building.
Now batting, number 15, Cooper Jones.
So Kinsey over at second for the catcher Cooper Jones, who didn't play at all this past season for Washington State, trying to get some action on the field here in the summer. We'll see if Jones can bring in Kinsey after a powerful swing from the lefty Ethan Salscheider's pitch. Salscheider looks back, deals the first one of the at-bat. It's a little bit high for ball number 1. Cooper Jones, a sophomore from Pasco, Washington. Looking to make a big impact this season in his first year with the Drifters, as that one is tight inside, makes it 2-0. Drifters were established back in 2021, so a lot of history to be made for this young franchise. The 2-0 to Jones is in there for a strike. First strike of the at-bat for Salscheider. Pippins infield playing pretty straight up, but you still have Kinsey over at second in scoring position. Salscheider looks back. The lefty deals. That pitch is lifted high in the sky into the sun. In the infield, can Bayania bring it in? And he does to retire the side. So giving up a double is Ethan Salscheider, but nothing hurt on the scoreboard as the Pippins are able to get that one finished in the top of the first, and we head into the bottom. Yakima Valley offense coming up in just a moment.
From robotics to commercial truck driving and medical technologies, Perry Tech offers 14 hands-on programs designed to help develop the skills needed in industry. Be on your way to a new career in as little as 5 weeks to 2 years. With financial aid and scholarships available for those who qualify, the staff at Perry Tech can help you remove the obstacles that may be holding you back. Explore more than 80 years of training tradition and see if Perry Tech is the right fit for you by visiting perrytech.edu today.
From the time you brew your Monday morning coffee to closing the computer screen on a Friday afternoon, we're here for you. We have the tools to keep your business running smoothly, to let you focus on what makes your profession great. After being independently owned for 56 years, we're more than just pens and paper. Join the family. Office Solutions Northwest. Essentials for home. Everything for the office.
Springfield, the junior from Washington, made 11 starts this past season for Pierce College. That was tied for the most on the team. You're seeing his stats at Pierce College this past year. 6-5 record in 11 games played. Saw 83 innings on the mound. This is an experienced pitcher starting the season for Springfield. 54 strikeouts as well. But we'll see how he can handle the newcomer, David Bayanilla, for the Yakima Valley Pippins. Batted .455 this past season in college at Central Arizona. And Bayanilla impressed Coach Crustangel this past week during practice, especially during batting practice, fielding some of the ground balls. His athleticism stood out very quickly. And here's the first at-bat for Bayanilla. This one is chopped into shallow right. Can they chase it down? Over the head of the first baseman, Pepper, and Bayanilla, first pitch, first hit of his Pippins career. That's a way to wake up this home crowd, as now Aiden Morrison steps up to the plate after Bayanilla took only one pitch to make his way over to first, and the offense was somewhat of a struggle last season for Yakima Valley. Had the MVP in Jace Phelan, who led the entire WCL with 50 RBIs, but outside of that, not much, as there's a bunt taken back, and they call it a strike, and there's a free stolen base. No throw down to second, as Bayanilla takes his free base. Coach Crustangel loves to preach being aggressive on the base path. And right there it shows Bayanilla getting into scoring position. He's got some speed in that leadoff position. That's what you want. As here's Larson, deals the lefty. This one's grounded over to short. Bayanilla will make his way over to second. And Morrison grounds out in his first at-bat. And that brings up another powerful bat in the top three of this Pippins order, Preston Allen. Allen, another impressive bat who caught the coach's eye during batting practice earlier this week from Chaffey College, the lefty, stepping up into the box to face Kyle Larson here. First pitch to Allen is off the plate. Allen with 41 hits this past season for Chaffey College. The 1-0. In there for a strike. Maybe caught the corner. 81 miles an hour out of the left hand of Kyle Larson. Allen swings at this one, lifts it foul, and chasing it down in left field was Dijkstra, but not enough time to get under that one. You see the swing of the bat. The first time he can get contact on a ball, he can put it in the sky. It was almost as if Preston Allen was allergic to hitting ground balls during batting practice throughout this week. He was hitting some bombs almost every single time. We'll see if he can come up with one here in his first at-bat of the 2024 summer. The 1-2 coming from Kyle Larson to Preston Allen. Chopped again, left side, foul. And we'll do it again here on opening night at the Orchard. Still a scoreless ball game. Allen awaits the 1-2. Another foul ball. This one gets into the stands, right over the netting behind him. Preston Allen showing a lot of guts here in this at-bat, forcing Larson to go deeper into his bag here on the mound early in this game. Allen looks at that one away, and it almost looks like Kyle Larson, he doesn't want to pitch at Preston Allen here, trying to get him to reach on that outside corner, but it makes it 2-2 with just one out here, and David Bayanilla over at second to work with. Here it comes, and Allen swings at a high fastball, and he gets sent packing. First strikeout of the day for Larson. Bringing up Julian Angulo, another powerful at-bat for the Pippins. 20 hits this past year in college. Angulo came to this Pippins team as a pretty quiet kid early on, but really established himself over the past week. That's why he got the start today. He takes a first pitch swing into center field, chasing it down, and it's off the wall. Angulo rounding for second, and Bayanilla is in for the first run of the summer. First pitch, and what a swing from Julian Angulo. His first RBI of the year, and it's 1-0 Pippins here in the bottom of the first. As now Brennan Morgan will try to bring Angulo all the way around, and we'll see if the Pips can keep this runner on second pattern going. Bayanilla makes his way in for the first run of the year for Yakima Valley, as the Pippins work with one run on the scoreboard and trying to add to it here with just 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. This one is chopped to the right side and foul for Brennan Morgan. Morgan played college baseball for Murray State College, the Aggies, not the same school as the John Morant Murray State. Morgan chops this one left side, fair ball into left field. Here comes Angulo rounding to the home plate, and Brennan Morgan with a stand-up double. And it's the second straight RBI double in this inning for Yakima Valley. Well, a team that went 20-34 last year, this is the start that you'd be looking for a team looking to make some major changes on the scoreboard. It's only inning number 1, but 2 RBI doubles in a row, as now here's Jack Sheward, the catcher, tonight. Batted .386 for Lewis and Clark. The 0-1 is put to the right side into foul territory, so he falls behind 0-2. But with 2 runs on the board here in this inning, the confidence has got to be soaring on that Pippin side of the field. Larson already giving up 2 runs here in this inning. Deals that one up high for a ball. 1-2. Coming to Sheward now. Sheward swings and misses to retire the side, so Larson able to finally get out of this inning, but not before Yakima Valley brings in 2 runs. Bayanilla and Julian Angulo score the first 2 runs of the summer for Yakima Valley. 3 hits, 2 runs as we head into the top of the second.
Saving has never been easier at Bi-Mart. In-store or online, we're delivering more value than ever to our members. From direct mailed savings books to digital savings guides to everyone's favorite Lucky Number Tuesday. Plus, we're adding new ways to save with Bi-Mart's Buy It Online, Pick It Up in-store, new web-only items, and the ability to shop Cascade Farm and Outdoor and pick it up at your Bi-Mart store. More value, more products, more ways to save. Bi-Mart members save more time and money every day.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Following 2 epic battles in January, boxing great and current trainer Roy Jones Jr. is bringing back Yakima's Andrew Murphy and India's Mandeep Jangra to defend their titles at Legends Casino Hotel on June 28th. Murphy fought his heart out in defending his super middleweight belt to get a perfect 8-0 and now faces his biggest challenge to date. Mandeep went a solid 10 rounds to retain his junior lightweight title and will try to remain undefeated in what promises to be another bruising battle. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends gift shop.
Andy Miller at the plate for Springfield here in the top of the second. Pippins lead 2-0 after a couple of RBI doubles from Julian Angulo and Brennan Morgan. Were able to bring in the first 2 runs of the season for Yakima Valley here on opening night. That one's grounded over to third as Morgan makes the throw over to Angulo in time. Long throw on the hot corner, but it's able to get there in time to retire Andy Miller. So Pippins infield looking strong here early in this ball game. That brings up the designated hitter tonight, Brendan Stinnett, who had 8 RBIs this past season in college. The lefty awaits the lefty pitch from Salscheider. This one is chopped over to second. Shipman tries to handle it and makes the throw in time. And just like that, 2 down here in the top of the second for the Drifters. Spencer Shipman, one of the only returning players on this Pippins roster. Him and Salscheider, the only returning Pippins from last year in the starting lineup tonight. As the first pitch in to Gebert is off for a ball. Salscheider working quickly now. That one's inside for ball number 2. A little bit low, ball 3, so Salscheider trying to find the zone now. We'll see if the green light is on for Gebert, down 2 runs to swing on this 3-0. And Salscheider gets the free pass for strike 1, and we'll see now what this at-bat looks like for Gebert. 13 RBIs on the season in college, as there's a ball 4, so Gebert will take his base. Brings up Jack Pepper, first baseman for the Drifters. Pepper from Chaminade University, the sophomore from Las Flores, California, making his way up to Springfield, Oregon to play for the Drifters this year. Only had 4 hits in his debut season for the Silver Swords. The 0-1. Runner goes, throw down to second, not in time. Shipman trying to block it as now another chance to advance to third is not in time on that throw. What an aggressive run to try to take 2 bases there by Gebert, and he got both of them. So just like that, Springfield is in position to maybe at least add 1 on the scoreboard. So some defensive mishaps there for Yakima Valley, but we'll see if Salscheider can work out cleanly out of the second inning. That one is way off. Nice stop behind the plate by Sheward. And again, Sheward and Salscheider, this is their first time in live game action as a pitcher and catcher duo on the season. 2-1 is put high in the sky to shallow right. Coming in to make the catch is Casey Wayne, and Salscheider works out of this inning safely. So after a little bit of a scare on the base path with Gebert making his way to second and third just a moment ago, a pop out to right field keeps this one at 2-0 Yakima Valley as we head into the bottom of the second here at the Orchard.
What do you want? It's not that easy. What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
What's your pizza?
West Side Pizza?
Yeah. Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza. Saving relationships since 1996.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience the clairvoyance. Friday, June 21st, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, featuring never-before-seen mental magic and spectacular illusions, with a special appearance by Mr. Coney Hondini, the world's first mind-reading dog. Friday, June 21st, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Tickets at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Experience the clairvoyance live.
Pippins take over on offense here in the bottom of the second with a 2-0 lead. Casey Wayne, the right fielder tonight, taking his first at-bat. First pitch off for a ball. Wayne batted .268 this year in college at Northwest Nazareth. In there for a strike, makes it 1-1, and we'll see how Wayne can do here in his first at-bat of the season. Larson still on the mound. Wayne chops this one right off the ground. Larson has to make a defensive play, stumbles for a moment. Wayne trying to beat out the throw, and he can't. What a throw by Kyle Larson. That one was close. Fans here in Yakima don't like it, but a solid job recovering from that stumble by the lefty Larson to make the throw over to first to his teammate Pepper in time. Here comes Reese Sherman now. First pitch away for ball number one. Reese Sherman didn't play this year at Gonzaga, but he is a powerful hitter when he steps into the box. Larson deals. Sherman grounds this one over to short. Diving effort to make the play. Throw to first, and the stretch is in time. Fantastic defense by Elijah Maris as he stretched out and made that play and avoided what would have been a base hit otherwise. And that brings up Spencer Shipman. So the Pippins working quickly through the order here in the second, but we'll see if Shipman can get on base here. Spencer, this one is a line drive, over and dropped. Maris couldn't make the play, it just bounces off his glove, and Shipman has a free base in what probably in many other tries would have been out number 3. Shipman is able to reach first and keep this inning alive for David Bayanilla and the rest of the top of the order here for Yakima Valley. Bayanilla had the single in the first. Pickoff attempt on Shipman. Not quite. Larson just trying to keep him honest over there at first. Bayanilla 1 for 1 on the year. And he had the first run scored. We'll see if he's got some more magic with this at-bat. Is fouled behind him to the right side. Still 2-0 Yakima Valley with the lead, but working with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. We'll see if they've got any sort of run in them. Larson takes a look at Shipman and deals outside to Bayanilla, makes it 1-1. Bayanilla grounds this one over to second, almost ate him up as Miller is able to make the throw over to first in time to retire the side, but the Pippins still lead 2-0 here in Yakima as we head into the third. We'll see what Salscheider's got on the mound after this.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
difficult to find the right bank.
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty! Enough!
Scheward and Zollscheider just taking a moment, trying to catch his breath, maybe calm down, figure out what they want to do in this at-bat to limit some of the momentum that Springfield is building here. Zollscheider deals the first pitch in there for a strike, so maybe that's the calming pitch that he really needs to try to retire this side. 0-1 coming to Andy Miller. And Zollscheider ends up just keeping his eye on Keandrew Kinsey. This is where things could get out of hand if the Pippins allow all of this momentum to build. Line drive into shallow center, but Bayanilla is able to make his way underneath that one. Only one run allowed here in the top of the third. Still a 2-1 advantage for Yakima Valley as we head into the bottom with the Pippins offense coming up.
From robotics to commercial truck driving and medical technologies, Perry Tech offers 14 hands-on programs designed to help develop the skills needed in industry. Be on your way to a new career in as little as 5 weeks to 2 years. With financial aid and scholarships available for those who qualify, the staff at Perry Tech can help you remove the obstacles that may be holding you back. Explore more than 80 years of training tradition and see if Perry Tech is the right fit for you by visiting perrytech.edu today.
From the time you brew your Monday morning coffee to closing the computer screen on a Friday afternoon, we're here for you. We have the tools to keep your business running smoothly, to let you focus on what makes your profession great. After being independently owned for 56 years, we're more than just pens and paper. Join the family. Office Solutions Northwest. Essentials for home. Everything for the office.
One run allowed in the top of the third for Springfield as Yakima Valley now leads 2-1. As Kyle Larson returns to the mound for the Drifters, as it was Elijah Maris bringing in the first run of the summer season for the Drifters off a couple of defensive mistakes by Yakima Valley. Just couldn't handle a couple of tough ground balls, and well, folks, that's going to happen early in the season as these guys start to work together, try to figure out the tendencies. And we'll see if Aiden Morrison can get something going for Yakima Valley. Hard cut at that first pitch for strike number one. Morrison comes from Whitworth. Trying to make a difference for this Pippins lineup this year in his first year with Yakima Valley. 51 hits for the Whitworth Pirates in the spring. As he takes a hard swing at this one into right field, and Gebert makes the catch to retire Morrison. So he's had a ground out in the first and now a fly out here in the bottom of the third. We'll see if Preston Allen, who had a pretty long at-bat in the first, we'll see if he can get his first hit of the year. Had the strikeout back in the first after what seemed like a year in that at-bat, fouled off quite a few pitches of Kyle Larson, was really starting to add a little bit of pressure to Larson on the mound, and there's yet again another foul ball. And once Allen got retired with the strikeout, it was back-to-back RBIs from Julian Angulo and Brennan Morgan that brought in the 2 runs for Yakima Valley today. So we'll see if Preston Allen has got something here. Hard line drive to the right side, and oh my goodness, just maybe a tad foul, but that had a chance for extra bases from Preston Allen right there. As you see him slightly annoyed at the way that that ball kind of just curved off, as he's now behind 0-2. The lefty Allen facing the lefty Larson. Pitch up high for ball number 1. puts this one into center field. And getting under it and making the catch is Ellie Kennel to retire Preston Allen's second time today. He's 0 for 2 on the year, and that brings up Julian Angulo. Here's where the run started for Yakima in the first. Angulo with the RBI double that brought in David Bayanilla. We'll see if he can continue this start to his summer season. Angulo, just a sophomore from Downey, California, plays college ball at Cal Poly Pomona. And we'll see if the righty can do some more damage here. 78 miles an hour from Larson in the dirt for ball number 1. Angulo still working with the 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the third. That one is way away. Angulo almost laughing at that pitch as he works in a 2-0 count. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Got to be smart. Fouled off from Angulo. Larson on the mound for Springfield. He threw a complete game with 15 strikeouts. He marked that as one of the most memorable moments of his college career so far. We'll see if he's got some highlights in his summer career here with Springfield. That one's in the dirt, makes it 3-1. Something I found interesting about Larson is his ERA at Pierce College was better on the road than at home. Angulo looks at that pitch for ball number 4. So Angulo reaches base 2 times today in 2 tries. And all of a sudden, with 2 outs, Brennan Morgan has an opportunity to try to get this offense up and running here in the bottom of the third for Yakima Valley. Morgan 1 for 1 on the day with the double that brought in Julian Angulo back in the first. 42 RBIs during his college season at Murray State College, as this one's fouled right into the back of this net that protects plenty of fans sitting in front of me here at the Orchard. So all of a sudden, Morgan behind 0-2. The 0-2 from Larson, and a little bit low for ball number 1. I mentioned Larson's ERA was better on the road for Pierce College at a 2.84 in 4 starts on the road, 3-1 record for Pierce when he got the start on the road, as this time Morgan puts this one deep into center, but pretty much standing right underneath it and making the catch is Ellie Kennel for the 3rd out of the inning. We head into the 4th, still 2-1 here in Yakima Valley as the Pippins take the lead into the 4th.
Saving has never been easier at Bi-Mart. In-store or online, we're delivering more value than ever to our members. From direct mailed savings books to digital savings guides to everyone's favorite Lucky Number Tuesday. Plus, we're adding new ways to save with Bi-Mart's Buy It Online, Pick It Up in-store, new web-only items, and the ability to shop Cascade Farm and Outdoor and pick it up at your Bi-Mart store. More value, more products, more ways to save. Bi-Mart members save more time and money every day.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Following 2 epic battles in January, boxing great and current trainer Roy Jones Jr. is bringing back Yakima's Andrew Murphy and India's Mandeep Jangra to defend their titles at Legends Casino Hotel on June 28th. Murphy fought his heart out in defending his super middleweight belt to get a perfect...
First pitch into Stinnett is in there for a strike. Salscheider still on the mound here in the top of the 4th. Gets ahead 0-2 on Stinnett now. Pippins up 2-1. Nearly halfway through this one. Stinnett with a foul ball off the banners up in the left field foul territory. Their purpose to try to block some of the sun of the sunset here in Yakima. Stinnett grounds this one hard. Shipman doesn't let it eat him up as Angulo had to go up top with that catch, but makes the out. Made it look easier than it was to Julian Angulo for out number 1 here in the 4th. As here comes Gebbard. To look at this first pitch, Gebbard with the bunt attempt, it ends up going foul. Decent spot on that bunt, as it would have been a long throw for either Brennan Morgan or Ethan Salscheider, whoever was going to pick that one up. And you always have to think, if you're going to bunt with nobody on to sacrifice for, the guy must have some pretty good speed. So Gebbard now, he chops this one to the left side. It's trailing and ends up in foul territory. And just like that, Gebbard is behind 0-2 with one down here in the top of the 4th. 2-1 ball game. Yakima Valley with the lead. A couple of runs in the first inning. Drifters brought one in last inning. It was Elijah Maris after a couple of defensive struggles in the infield for Yakima Valley. Just a couple of balls that passed into the shallow outfield. Swing and a miss, maybe a foul tip. Sheward has to chase it down. Throw over to first is not in time. So even after a swinging strike 3, Gebbard able to make his way over to first, as that one just gets behind Sheward just a little bit too much. So Pepper now, the right-handed hitter, swings, and it looks like he may have fouled that one off. Couldn't tell from this angle if it got fouled or off the glove of Jack Sheward, but nonetheless, it is a strike. He's got Gebbard over at first to work with. As he fouls this one into the stands, heads up. Scott T. Pippin's got to keep his eyes on the field. He's taking pictures with plenty of fans over here, but you don't want to take a ball to the head, Scott T. As here's the 0-2 to Pepper. Salscheider deals, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the day. As now Ryder Dijkstra heads into the box. The lefty facing the lefty Salscheider. 2 lefty starters on opening night here in Yakima. Salscheider and Kyle Larson for the Pippins and the Drifters, respectively. Dijkstra grounds this one foul to the right side. He had that line out back in the 3rd to start things off. As now he's in a 1-1 count against Ethan Salscheider. Another foul ball. 73 miles per hour out of the hands of Salscheider. A little bit off speed, got him swinging early there. And now he's behind 1-2. He's got Gebbard over at first, trying not to leave him there. Dijkstra looks at that pitch. Sheward lets it get away as Gebbard will take his free base. No throw down to second. So once again, Salscheider in a scenario with a runner in scoring position, but trying to keep this just a 2-1 ball game here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Salscheider looks and makes the throw. Looked like it might have hit Aiden Gebbard over at second, but I guess his hand was on the bag before it made contact. I mentioned earlier, Dijkstra headed to USC in the fall to go play baseball for the Pac-12 tourney runner-up Trojans. Swing and a miss. Sheward took a look at second, makes the throw to Angulo to retire the side. So, 3rd strikeout of the day for Ethan Salscheider. Finishes up the top of the 4th. We head into the bottom with the Pippins heading on offense with a 2-1 lead in Yakima.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about Westside Pizza?
I love Westside Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
Let's do pizza.
Westside Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. Westside Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience the clairvoyance. Friday, June 21st, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, featuring never-before-seen mental magic and spectacular illusions, with a special appearance by Mr. Coney Hondini, the world's first mind-reading dog. Friday, June 21st, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Tickets at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Experience the clairvoyance live.
Kyle Larson back out on the mound, the starter today for Springfield, as he will face off with the catcher Jack Sheward, the senior from Arlington, Washington. Had a solid year, batted .386 for Lewis and Clark. Takes a swing at the first pitch, this one dropping into shallow left, and coming under it is Ryder Dijkstra to make the out. That one had a chance, but Dijkstra with the speed over in left field to make the out. So just like that, one pitch down brings up Casey Wayne, the right fielder tonight for Yakima Valley. Grounded out back in the second. We'll see what he's got in his second at-bat here this summer. Larson deals. Wayne takes a swing and puts this one into right field. Base hit. Casey Wayne makes his way over to first for the first time this summer with a single into right field. As just two pitches into the bottom of the fourth, the Pippins have it out and a single. We'll see what Sherman can do in his second at-bat of the season. Grounded out back in the second, but now he's got Casey Wayne to work with on the base path. Sherman looking to swing hard and drive this one to help Casey Wayne move around the base path. One down in the bottom of the fourth. 0-1 coming to Reese Sherman. Inside almost hit Sherman. The Gonzaga product. Heading into his sophomore year in the fall. 6 foot. Usually plays catcher, but he's the DH tonight. Another pitch inside and low. Sherman with a good eye at the plate. And as this game goes on, we'll have to see how both these teams are able to see the starters, as it's the second time around for Yakima Valley. Sherman hard hit to second, and there's a double play on the line out by Sherman to retire the side. Larson took about 4 or 5 pitches. I lost count as it went so quickly, but just like that, the Pippins are down in the bottom of the fourth. We head into the fifth. Springfield offense coming up.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking option.
Ellie Kennel back up to the plate. His third time of the night, takes a ball for that first pitch from Ethan Salscheider, out for his fifth inning of work. Oh my goodness, off speed and way ahead of that one, 72 miles an hour from Salscheider, and very quickly, Ellie Kennel finds himself in a 1-1 count. This one, hard hit ball, diving effort from Shipman, couldn't quite collect it. So Kennel makes his way over to first for the first time this summer.
Now batting, number 9, Elijah Maris.
Elijah Maris, the only run scored today for Springfield, back up to the plate as Salscheider deals outside. Maris hits this one high over to the right side and foul. 1-1 coming to Maris. Runner goes. Sheward with the good pop over to second, and it pops out of the glove of Spencer Shipman, who was covering the second base bag. So strong base running there from Ellie Kennel, able to grab that one. Stolen base for Kennel, and puts himself in scoring position. Salscheider keeps an eye on him. This one is hit high into shallow center. Who's going to come up with it? It's the center fielder Morrison making the catch for out number 1. Kennel didn't have a chance to run on that one as it was far too shallow. And as now looks like Kendron Kinsey will step into the batter's box. Had the double back in the first inning, was able to reach in the third. Still yet not sure if that was ruled an error on that one or not, but nonetheless, he has gotten on base 2 out of 2 tries, trying to make it 3 in a row right here against Salscheider. The 1-1. Inside Sheward, good defense behind the plate. Trying to keep Kennel over and just lock him up at that second base bag. As for what seems like this entire game, Salscheider has had to work with at least 1 runner in scoring position, only 1 run to show for it for Springfield tonight. Hard hit ball into left field. Allen is chasing it down, and that one is off the wall as Kinsey will stay at second. And there's a free run for Springfield. Ball took a little bit to get in. It looks like maybe there was confusion of whether that was a home run or not, as the umpires will double check. But that was one of the hardest hit balls we have seen, probably the hardest hit ball we've seen all night long. 105 off the bat for Kendron Kinsey, and they rule it a home run. So Kinsey will make his way around, and all of a sudden, a 2-run home run makes it 3-2 Drifters here in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, number 15, Cooper Jones.
A little bit of work in the Pippins bullpen. Nothing crazy yet. Salscheider still has plenty of leash. There's a line drive into left and another base hit for Springfield. Cooper Jones makes his way over to first for the 2nd time in a row. And now all of a sudden, the hits are coming in bunches for Springfield in the top of the 5th. Already a few runs added as Sheward will step to the mound, and we will have a visit with Ethan Salscheider. Not sure how much longer the Pippins want to keep him out there. The 2 runs already allowed, and another hit right after with Cooper Jones. Got to figure out a way to slow down this Springfield lineup. And then on the other end, got to figure out a way to get this offense up off the ground here on opening night. Score update around the WCL. Portland Pickles up 8-0 on the Ridgefield Raptors in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Wenatchee over Port Angeles. 1-0 Night Owls over the Kelowna Falcons. 4-0 Edmonton over Bellingham. 7-0 Corvallis over Cowlitz. And 2-1 Kamloops over Victoria. And a tie ball game at 2. Swing and a miss there for Andy Miller. 2-2 ball game between Walla Walla and Ben. That's your score update around the WCL. Hard hit ball. Sky high in the infield. Who's going to get it? It's Shipman making the catch for out number 2. So Miller gets retired. Bring it up, Brendan Stinnett. As he tries to build on some of this momentum that was pretty much pulled together by Kinsey and Kennel in this inning. A little bit off the plate there from Salscheider. Call it a foul ball off the dirt into fair territory, but makes it 1-1. Two down here in the top of the 5th. Yakima Valley now down 3-2 after a 2-run home run from Kedron Kinsey. Brendan Stinnett looks at this pitch from Salscheider and puts it into left center. Allen calls Aiden Morrison off to finally retire the side, but all of a sudden Springfield has the lead here in Yakima. We head into the bottom, and we'll see if the Pippins can come up with something as we're nearly halfway done with this one.
From robotics to commercial truck driving and medical technologies, Perry Tech offers 14 hands-on programs designed to help develop the skills needed in industry. Be on your way to a new career in as little as 5 weeks to 2 years. With financial aid and scholarships available for those who qualify, the staff at Perry Tech can help you remove the obstacles that may be holding you back. Explore more than 80 years of training tradition and see if Perry Tech is the right fit for you by visiting perrytech.edu today.
From the time you brew your Monday morning coffee to closing the computer screen on a Friday afternoon, we're here for you. We have the tools to keep your business running smoothly, to let you focus on what makes your profession great. After being independently owned for 56 years, we're more than just pens and paper. Join the family. Office Solutions Northwest. Essentials for home. Everything for the office.
Pippins down 3-2 after a 2-run home run from Kedron Kinsey in the top of this inning here in Yakima. Jake Schrantz with you for game 1 of what's going to be a long but fun season for these Yakima Valley Pippins. 10 years in the WCL, and hopefully it's a good one. Here comes Spencer Shipman. 27 hits last year for Yakima Valley. The only returning player in this batting order for the Pippins on opening night. Was able to reach base on an error in the second as that pitch is inside for ball number 1. Shipman, 36 RBIs this year in college, but hasn't had a chance to work with anyone on the base path. This one is grounded off the third base bag. They call it a fair ball. Shipman rounding first, trying to go for 2. Throw to the bag is not in time, and all of a sudden Spencer Shipman has this place on fire. And here's a chance now for Yakima Valley. David Bayanilla could tie this ball game up with a hit into the outfield. Shipman would most likely have the speed to turn after third base. Bainea looks at a pitch in the dirt. Jones struggled to handle it, but was able to keep it in front of him. As it makes it 1-0. Coming now to David Bainea from Kyle Larson, who's out there for his 6th inning of work. Make that his 5th. Bainea chopped over to short. Maris makes the throw to first in time, holding Shipman at second. So Bainea once again into the dirt to be retired, as Aiden Morrison, the center fielder, we'll see if he can bring Spencer Shipman in inside this one up at 3 apiece. Mentioned Yakima Valley only has 5 returning players from 2023. The Drifters with that same amount, but none of them in the lineup tonight. Both teams finished with a losing record in 2023, so this start to the season could be a bit of a difference maker. Hard hit ball, right center, chasing it down and making the catch is Gebhard, as Shipman will make his way over to third. So a little bit of a sac fly there from Aiden Morrison, and now just 90 feet away is Spencer Shipman from tying this ball game up at 3. And here's a chance now for Preston Allen. Isn't the start to the season that he was looking for. Had a strikeout in the first, popped out in the third, but an opportunity to add his first hit, and it'd be a big one. Larson off the plate as Cooper Jones has to pick it up. Allen looks at that pitch as well, makes it 2-0 to Preston Allen. Oh, called strike on the outside corner. Good pitch by Kyle Larson to get the first strike of the at-bat. Allen, hard hit ball, left side and foul. That one looked like it had a chance to definitely bring in Shipman. Would have probably been extra bases if it stayed fair for Preston Allen as well. 41 hits this year at Chaffey College. Still looking for his first hit as a Yakima Valley Pippin. Allen chops this one over to first, and stepping on the bag is Jack Pepper to retire the side. So Allen 0 for 3 on the day, and no runs scored as Spencer Shipman is left on base over at third. 3-2 here, heading into the 6th inning. Springfield's offense coming up.
Saving has never been easier at Bi-Mart. In-store or online, we're delivering more value than ever to our members. From direct-mailed savings books, to digital savings guides, to everyone's favorite Lucky Number Tuesday. Plus, we're adding new ways to save with Bi-Mart's Buy It Online, Pick It Up in-store, new web-only items, and the ability to shop Cascade Farm and Outdoor and pick it up at your Bi-Mart store. More value, more products, more ways to save. Bi-Mart members save more time and money every day.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Following 2 epic battles in January, boxing great and current trainer Roy Jones Jr. is bringing back Yakima's Andrew Murphy and India's Mandeep Jangra to defend their titles at Legends Casino Hotel on June 28th. Murphy fought his heart out in defending his super middleweight belt to get a perfect 8-0 and now faces his biggest challenge to date. Mandeep went a solid 10 rounds to retain his junior lightweight title and will try to remain undefeated in what promises to be another bruising battle. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends gift shop. Don't miss action-packed pro boxing at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
New pitcher out there for Yakima Valley as it's James Rivera making his first appearance on the mound for Yakima Valley. Chaffee College product going into his junior year from Rancho Cucamonga, California. His first pitch in there for a ball as he is facing off with Aiden Gebhard, who puts this one to left field. Chasing it down, it will be the left fielder Preston Allen making the catch. A little bit of communication there between Bayanilla and Preston Allen to make that out. But first at bat for James Rivera, not too bad, 1 out. So Jack Pepper steps into the batter's box, struck out in his last at bat, but this is his first time seeing the righty Rivera. So the Pippins go from the lefty Salscheider, who went 5 innings today, and now they go to the righty Rivera. Strike 1 of this at-bat. Got dropped by Schuard, but it was in there nonetheless. Pepper 0 for 2 today, trying to make it 1 for 3. Foul ball behind him. Springfield brought in 2 very important runs in the last inning, making it 3-2 after a 2-run home run by Kedron Kinsey. Called strike 3. So Rivera gets his first strikeout as a Yakima Valley Pippin, as Pepper goes down looking, bringing up Ryder Dijkstra in his first at-bat against James Rivera. He's 0 for 2 today, struck out in the 4th. Rivera working quickly behind 2-0 now. Pippin's defense playing pretty straight up as no tendencies are really known yet for Ryder Dijkstra. That one's off as well. Rivera got to find the strike zone here behind 3-0. That's ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk to Dijkstra. And he struts over to first, and the first base runner against Rivera. We'll see how he can handle it after a pretty strong start. Had a quick out against Gebhard and then had that called strike 3 against Jack Pepper in what was a strong beginning to Pepper's season. But now he's got to go get Ellie Kennel after that pickoff attempt over to first. Kennel was 0 for 2, then he had the single back in the 5th. Ended up coming all the way in after that 2-run home run from Kedron Kinsey. Swing and a miss from Kennel in the first pitch of this at-bat. Hard hit into right center, and making the catch is Aiden Morrison. So strong inning of relief for James Rivera as he's able to go get Ellie Kennel to retire the side. We head into the bottom of the 6th. Pippins need some offense as they're down 3-2 coming up.
What do you want?
It's not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side
I
Pizza.
love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
What's your pizza?
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience the clairvoyance. Friday, June 21st, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, featuring never-before-seen mental magic and spectacular illusions, with a special appearance by Mr. Coney Hondini, the world's first mind-reading dog. Friday, June 21st, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Tickets at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Experience the clairvoyance live.
of the sixth. Trying to start a run for Yakima Valley. 3-2 ball game in what was a long-time lead for Yakima Valley through most of this one. As it's still Kyle Larson on the mound for the Drifters. So Springfield elects to go with their starter pretty deep into this one. Had 2 runs allowed in the first. It's been quiet ever since for Yakima. Angulo with a hard hit foul ball. Watch out, cars parked behind us. As Angulo steps back into the batter's box behind 0-2. Larson deals. Angulo, hard hit ball over to Maris. Makes the throw off the ground. What a pick by Jack Pepper over at first. They're able to get Angulo, but a pretty difficult play over there at that first base bag by Jack Pepper. Brennan Morgan, 1 for 2 today. Had the RBI double in the first, popped out back in the third. We'll see if he's got the run in him. As Larson kicks and deals, the lefty's still out there for Springfield. Another foul ball to the back right side. 0-1 coming to Brennan Morgan. Foul tip into the glove of Cooper Jones for strike number 2, and all of a sudden, this at-bat for Brennan Morgan looking extremely difficult. We'll see if he can handle it under the lights here at the Orchard. Off speed, up high for ball number 1. Brennan Morgan extremely active in the college season for Murray State College. 51 hits. Looking for one here. This one's grounded over to Maris. Does he have another play in him? Easy throw over to first in time as he gets Morgan for out number 2. A lot of ground balls over to the shortstop tonight for Yakima Valley. We'll see if Jack Sheward can make some differences here. Sheward struck out in the first, popped out in the fourth. Still looking for his first hit on the summer here on opening night. Called strike on Sheward. Makes it 1-1. Larson deals. A little bit low against Sheward. Pippins in game 1 of what's going to be 6 straight league games against the Springfield Drifters, as Sheward pops this one into center field, and making the catch is Ellie Kennel to retire the side. So Yakima Valley goes 3 up, 3 down, 2 innings in a row. Excuse me. Just this inning as we head into the 7th here in Yakima. 3-2, Springfield with the lead.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh, wait.
James Rivera back out there as he's in relief for Ethan Salscheider tonight. Salscheider went 5 innings. Rivera came in the 6th, dealt a strikeout, and was able to retire the side in just 4 batters. This one a called strike again against Elijah Maris, who has been all over the place defensively for Springfield, and he was actually the early run scorer back in the 3rd to make it a 2-1 game. And then a called strike 3 on Maris. So the second strikeout looking dealt by James Rivera here in his first appearance for Yakima Valley. What a start to the summer for Rivera. Rivera is on the strike zone right now. The 6-foot junior trying to come up clutch for Yakima Valley and keep this a 3-2 ball game defensively. Another called strike as Keedron Kinsey has to take a second to collect himself. He's behind 0-2 pretty quickly. 2-run home run in his last at-bat, but no one on the base path to work with. Oh, that one a little bit inside for ball number 1. Pippin's pitching staff wasn't a strong suit last year. That one's inside as well. Had a couple of guys that were the main starters, but then we're not a good strikeout team overall in the West Coast League. They were in the bottom few teams in terms of strikeouts. Rivera proving that that could be a strong suit of himself, as there's a foul ball by Kinsey. 2 strikeouts already among 5 batters faced. A chance to make it 6 for out number 2 right here with the 2-2 pitch. That one's in the dirt. Draws the count full. Here's the 3-2. It's ball 4. So Kinsey makes his way over to first. And once again, that's the second walk allowed by James Rivera so far in this appearance, but still only at first base is Kinsey. Still a chance for Rivera to recover this inning. Seward with a good job behind the plate to not allow that one to get by. In the dirt once again. 2-0 now coming to Cooper Jones. Seward, he's seen a lot of balls in the dirt today. He's had to be a backboard behind there quite a few times as these Pippins pitchers try to get Springfield to reach on some of these pitches. Rivera, called strike there. Solid fastball, 84 miles an hour. Inside and actually hit Cooper Jones. Looked like in between the shoulder blades. So now Seward will walk the ball up to James Rivera. First hit by pitch of the season for a Pippins pitcher. And that moves Keedron Kinsey into scoring position over at second. Pippins down 3-2 here in the top of the 7th. Time starting to become a factor under the lights here at the Orchard. Rivera has to find that strike zone once again. He's got 2 strikeouts already in this appearance, but needs to just get an out as this one gets away from Seward. He has to chase it down behind the plate. Both runners advance. And all of a sudden, the Drifters with 2 runners in scoring position and a chance to really extend on this ball game. Discussions happening with Rivera in the infield. might be stepping in here just to collect themselves. Rivera hasn't lost too much, just a couple of base runners. But with them two in scoring position, it becomes kind of a challenge for Rivera to work out of this one. Double play, not going to be the easiest play to make here. Rivera deals, chopped and foul. Three-two ball game. Rivera deals, swing and a miss into the dirt. Schuard looks off, makes the throw to first in time for out number 2. Rivera gives a high five to his catcher. He has been great defensively behind the plate. As Miller goes down with the strikeout, Stinnett comes up to the plate with 2 down but 2 on. 2 in scoring position here in the 7th inning with a 3-2 lead. Trying to add on to that scoreboard here against the righty Rivera. A little bit off the plate for ball number 1. Stinnett, 2 ground outs and a pop out in this game. Looking for some positive action in his 4th try of the summer. Swing and a miss right there from Stinnett. A little bit of confidence now in the arm of James Rivera. Got that out, got a little bit of weight off his shoulders, just needs 1 more to get out of this inning. Called strike 2 on the outside. Pippins need an out here, and this place will come alive. Rivera deals the 1-2. Grounded over to short by Ania, makes the pickup, throws to first in time. So Rivera gets out of the inning and keeps it a 3-2 game into the bottom of the 7th. Pippin's offense needs to come up with something to try to tie this game or take the lead pretty late here in Yakima.
From robotics to commercial truck driving and medical technologies, Perry Tech offers 14 hands-on programs designed to help develop the skills needed in industry. Be on your way to a new career in as little as 5 weeks to 2 years. With financial aid and scholarships available for those who qualify, the staff at Perry Tech can help you remove the obstacles that may be holding you back. Explore more than 80 years of training tradition and see if Perry Tech is the right fit for you by visiting perrytech.edu today.
From the time you brew your Monday morning coffee to closing the computer screen on a Friday afternoon, we're here for you. We have the tools to keep your business running smoothly, to let you focus on what makes your profession great. After being independently owned for 56 years, we're more than just pens and paper. Join the family. Office Solutions Northwest. Essentials for home. Everything for the office.
As he is out for his 7th inning of work on opening night, as the lefty has been extremely effective. Gave up those 2 runs to Yakima Valley in the first with a couple of back-to-back RBI doubles, but since then, the offense has dissipated for the home Pippins. As Casey Wayne tries to right the ship a little bit here in the bottom of the 7th. Couple thousand on hand at the Orchard. Wayne lifts this one to left center. And chasing it and coming under it is Ellie Kennel for out number 1. Pippins swinging at the first pitch they see quite a bit tonight. Here's Reese Shorman. Still yet to get a hit on the season in his first game as a Yakima Valley Pippin. Larson deals. 3rd time Shorman has seen Larson tonight. 80 miles an hour out of the left hand of the Pierce College pitcher. 1-0 coming to Reese Shorman. Called strike. Shorman just waiting for that one pitch that he can lift deep into the outfield. He's got plenty of power in his bat, just doesn't have a lot of experience yet in his college career. That one a little bit off. 2-1 now coming to Reese Shorman. Didn't play this season at Gonzaga. Looking to maybe build a little bit of confidence for himself here in the summer. Looks at that one for a called strike. 2-2 coming with one down here in the bottom of the 7th. Larson deals. Shorman tips and goes right into the glove of Cooper Jones for the strikeout. It's like the third strikeout of the day for Kyle Larson, bringing up Spencer Shipman with 2 down and no one to work with on the base path once again. Shipman grounds this one over to third. Long throw in time. Shipman goes down, and we head into the 8th. Drifters with a 3-2 lead here in Yakima.
Saving has never been easier at Bi-Mart. In-store or online, we're delivering more value than ever to our members. From direct mailed savings books, to digital savings guides, to everyone's favorite Lucky Number Tuesday. Plus, we're adding new ways to save with Bi-Mart's Buy It Online, Pick It Up in-store, new web-only items, and the ability to shop Cascade Farm and Outdoor and pick it up at your Bi-Mart store. More value, more products, more ways to save. Bi-Mart members save more time and money every day.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Following 2 epic battles in January, boxing great and current trainer Roy Jones Jr. is bringing back Yakima's Andrew Murphy and India's Mandeep Jangra to defend their titles at Legends Casino Hotel on June 28th. Murphy fought his heart out in defending his super middleweight belt to get a perfect 8-0 and now faces his biggest challenge to date. Mandeep went a solid 10 rounds to retain his junior lightweight title and will try to remain undefeated in what promises to be another bruising battle. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss action-packed pro boxing at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
Into the box here in the top of the 8th. Drifters lead 3-2 in Yakima. James Rivera back out on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. Hasn't given up a run yet. Done a solid job keeping the Drifters off the scoreboard. But you're only as good as your next inning on the mound. 1-1 coming to Gebert. Hard line drive into right field. That might be extra bases. Gebert rounding for 2. Throw is not in time. Hard hit double by Aiden Gebert as he reaches base for the 3rd time tonight. Strong start to the summer for the right fielder. And now we'll see how James Rivera can handle an inning with a runner in scoring position right off the get-go. As Jack Pepper, who's 0 for 3 today, 2 strikeouts, hasn't quite been his night. And it looks like may have a pinch hitter here. As Pepper will not be batting. Looks like Brooks Robertson, a sophomore from Eugene, Oregon, stepping in for his first at-bat. Robertson lines this one into right for another base hit. Rounding third is Gebert, and he scores. So another hard hit ball into right field, and now Rivera has to figure something out here. No outs in the top of the 8th inning, 4-2. Make it 5-2 now. Drifters. Nope, that is 4-2, as there's a hit batter and a free base. So Dijkstra makes his way over. And now it is the top of the order for Springfield. Things becoming dire for Yakima Valley defensively. Pepper over at second, Dijkstra at first, and now we have a visit and potentially a pitching change momentarily as James Rivera taking a moment to try to calm down. The infield will come in. As we await to see whether or not a new arm will come in for the Pippins to try to limit as much damage as possible here in the 8th. Already a run given up. Aiden Gebert coming through, made it 4-2 Drifters. It doesn't look like anyone in the Pippins bullpen yet is ready to come in. They will leave Rivera out there. No outs here in the top of the 8th. Maybe just a little bit of confidence being shaken there to start this inning for Rivera. We'll see if this meeting helps him out a little bit. So top of the order for Springfield. Kennel, 1 for 3 today. He was one of the 4 runs scored, though. First pitch, line drive, gets past Angulo, and here come the runners for Springfield. Rounding third is Pepper, and he will score, and staying over at third is Dijkstra. So an RBI double for Ellie Kennel makes it 5-2 Springfield, and things are starting to fall apart here in Yakima. Dijkstra over at third, Kennel now at second. As Rivera gets set to face off with Elijah Maris, it's 3 hard hit balls into right field in a row. Maris chops this one through the gap in the left side. Gets into left field, and Dijkstra rounds to score. Runner coming home, and the cutoff as Springfield adds 2 more. Kennel makes his way home after Dijkstra was able to score. And that makes it 7-2 Springfield here in the top of the 8th inning. No outs here for Yakima Valley. Just 1 base runner as Maris is over there at first. Stewart able to hold him there on a little bit of a stumble behind the plate. One of the biggest hits of the game right there by Elijah Maris. 2 RBI single to make it 7-2. Kedron Kinsey at the plate, a teammate of starting pitcher Kyle Larson for Springfield at Pierce College. Called strike for Rivera. And at this point, it's not about limiting the damage, it's just about trying to get out of the inning. Pickoff attempt over to Angulo as they play catch. So far, the start to the summer for Yakima Valley not quite the one they were looking for. It was looking strong early, but here in the 8th inning, 4-run score. Runner goes, throw by Seward is picked up, and runner is safe. Shipman unable to make the tag in time on Elijah Maris, and the crowd lets the umpire hear it. It looks like the Pippins dugout wants to have a chat with our umpire now who made the call. Got to determine whether or not Shipman made the tag in time. It looked like the throw from Jack Seward behind the plate was there. As now we just have a discussion of whether or not they can even overturn something like this. As that would be a big out. Get the first one in the inning and avoid having a speedster like Elijah Maris in scoring position. Maris will stay there, and is now just an explanation as we head back into the dugout. So let's reset here. 3-2 coming to Kedron Kinsey as Rivera tries to make his first out in the top of the 8th inning. Looks back at Maris, delivers, and that's a called strike 3 by our home plate umpire. So for Rivera, that's his 3rd strikeout of the appearance. Actually make it the 4th, I believe, for Rivera, as now we have another gathering and maybe a pitching change coming in for Yakima Valley, as Rivera was able to get that out, as now it looks like Garen Gertler, the Big Bend big pitcher, coming in to try to clear things up in the top of the 8th inning for Yakima Valley. We'll step aside and bring you some more on Garen Gertler in just a moment.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
What's your pizza?
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience the clairvoyance. Friday, June 21st, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, featuring never-before-seen mental magic and spectacular illusions, with a special appearance by Mr. Coney Hondini, the world's first mind-reading dog. Friday, June 21st, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Tickets at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Experience the clairvoyance live.
Pitcher for Yakima Valley, Garen Gertler, Big Bend Viking. Played in 12 games there, started all 12 of them, had a 4-7 record. Pitched 61 innings, 55 strikeouts as another righty out of the bullpen for Yakima Valley here on opening night. 4 runs allowed in this 8th inning as James Rivera goes 2 1/3 tonight. Strong strikeout number, but this one inning really got away from him before he was able to get that first out of the 8th inning. Garen Gertler coming in to try to power through some of the offensive momentum that the Drifters have right now. It was a double by Gebhard, a single by Pepper. Dijkstra made his way over to first, an RBI double by Ellie Kennel, and then a 2 RBI single by Elijah Maris before that last strikeout by James Rivera ended his outing. So here's the first pitch from Gertler. It's off the plate for a ball. As Cooper Jones, facing Gertler for the first time this season, had a single back in the 5th, was hit by a pitch in the 7th. ended up getting left at second base before the inning was finished. Hard hit ball by Jones, right center, and chasing it down to make the catch is Morrison, and the throw will not be cut off, but Maris is over at third. So Gertler able to get the second out of the inning, needs to limit as much damage as possible if he can leave Elijah Maris at third. It's the most ideal situation for Yakima Valley. Gertler now ready to face Andy Miller, the second baseman tonight. First pitch. In there for a called strike. Pippin's defense still playing pretty straight up. It's opening night, so you don't know what these guys' tendencies are really this summer. Gertler in the dirt. Nice job by Schuard to keep it in front of him. Once again, it's one of the most important traits for a catcher, to be able to keep a ball that's in the dirt in front of him and not allow free bases. Gertler with the 1-1. Off the plate. He doesn't want to give Andy Miller a pitch he can hit. Elijah Maris just 90 feet away from home plate. Trying to keep this a 7-2 ball game. Hard hit ball, right side and foul. Miller 0 for 3 today. Ground out, pop out, and a strikeout. Here's the 2-2 from Gertler. In a swinging strike 3 to retire the side, but a damaging inning here in the top of the 8th. Gertler able to get the defense off the field, and we'll see if the Pippins offense has some magic in them in the bottom.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
And checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh!
Kyle Larson back out there on the mound for his 8th inning of work for Springfield here on opening night. David Biania with his 4th at-bat of the night. Chopper up the middle. Maris is there once again, and he guns down Biania. 3rd straight ground out for the leadoff hitter, David Biania, tonight. Kyle Larson went 8 innings a few times this year at Pierce College, went 9 full complete innings once at Tacoma in a 5-3 win for the Pierce College Raiders. And with the way that he is dealing tonight, he may be able to go complete on opening night here in the West Coast League. Morrison behind 0-1. Looks at that one up high. Morrison still looking for his first hit on the year. If he can add one right now in the bottom of the 8th, could start a run that Yakima Valley desperately needs in front of a couple thousand here at the Orchard.
I don't think so.
Ahead 2-1. Morrison, hard hit ball left side and slightly foul. Would have been extra bases there for Aiden Morrison. Steps back into the batter's box, 2-2 coming. Another hard hit ball left side. Morrison starting to pull a lot of these swings to the left side, maybe a little bit early on these ones. Short one over to second, almost ate up the second baseman Miller. Morrison couldn't beat out the throw for out number 2. Preston Allen, his 4th at-bat coming up today, 0 for 3. The top of this Pippins lineup doesn't look pretty on the score sheet. Just 1 hit for batters 1, 2, and 3 by Ania Morrison and Preston Allen so far. Allen unable to get one there as it's 0-1 coming. Allen making his West Coast League debut tonight. Pitch inside makes it 1-1. Larson inside again. The lefty struggling to find the zone here against the lefty Preston Allen. Swing and a miss from Preston Allen. Not much going on in the bullpen for Springfield. Just a little bit of pitch and catch, but nothing grueling to make you think that Kyle Larson's got a short leash here in the 8th. A little bit low on that pitch. Makes the count 3-2. 7-2, bottom of the 8th for Preston Allen. Ground ball to second. Miller picks it up, sidearms to first for out number 3. 3 straight ground outs for Yakima Valley in the bottom of the 8th. We head into the 9th, and the Pippins need to come through in a big way here at the Orchard.
From robotics to commercial truck driving and medical technologies, Perry Tech offers 14 hands-on programs designed to help develop the skills needed in industry. Be on your way to a new career in as little as 5 weeks to 2 years. With financial aid and scholarships available for those who qualify, the staff at Perry Tech can help you remove the obstacles that may be holding you back. Explore more than 80 years of training tradition and see if Perry Tech is the right fit for you by visiting perrytech.edu today.
From the time you brew your Monday morning coffee to closing the computer screen on a Friday afternoon, we're here for you. We have the tools to keep your business running smoothly, to let you focus on what makes your profession great. After being independently owned for 56 years, we're more than just pens and paper. Join the family. Office Solutions Northwest. Essentials for home. Everything for the office.
Coast League with a little bit of a sweet treat. Nothing wrong with that. A little bit of dance moves as well as the Pippins try to make quite a comeback here in the 9th inning as another new pitcher is out there for Yakima Valley. It's the big tall righty Carl Molenkovac making his first appearance for the Pippins this summer. Whitman College, 6'6", 210 goes Carl Molenkovac from Rolling Meadows, Illinois. Here's Carl's first pitch as a Pippin. Inside. And it really was that 8th inning that got this game out of control. 4 runs came across in what was a 3-2 game. There's a hard hit ball left side, chasing it down and making the catch. Nice job by Preston Allen to chase that ball down as Carl Molin-Kovash gets his first out as a Pippins pitcher. So Aiden Gebhard, who scored in the 8th. He was the first of those 4 runs that came through. Now he's got a chance to face off with Molin-Kovash as he fouls that one off behind him. Overall tonight, it's been a successful night for Aiden Gebhard. Reached base 3 times. Could make it 4 here in his 5th at-bat. Molin-Kovash steps off for a moment, now sets up. The 0-1 coming. A little bit off the plate. Seward now working with his 4th pitcher of the night behind the plate. As Molin-Kovash delivers the 1-1, that one's off as well. Carl played in 7 games on the mound this year for Whitman. There's a called strike. Nice pitch there from Molin-Kovash. Pitched 9 innings, gave up 8 hits, 9 runs. Did have 12 strikeouts, though. A little bit of boom or bust here from Molin-Kovash. There's a foul ball, swing and a miss, actually. And there's a throw over to first. It's dropped. Strong throw from Seward, but Angulo unable to handle it defensively. As Gebhard, once again, able to reach first base on a Pippins mistake. So 1 down here in the top of the 9th. As Brooks Robertson puts this one foul. Kovash looks over his shoulder and gets set to deal the 0-1. Runner goes. Seward with the pop. Has to throw over that 6'6" body of Kovash. Molin-Kovash, who had to duck down. But Gebhard made the jump in time on that stolen base attempt, and he's got himself another one. Runner in scoring position now for Springfield. Brooks Robertson awaits the 1-1. Had that RBI single last inning. Puts this one high left side, and there's 3 Pippins chasing it down into foul territory, but none will be able to come up with it. The 1-2. Another lifted into the left side near the Pippins bullpen. So we'll redo it once again for Carl Molin-Kovash on the mound tonight. Pippins had to go to the bullpen quite a bit late in this game. It was a strong start for Ethan Salscheider, but then ended up coming out after giving up a few hits in his last few innings of work. Molin-Kovash deals the 1-2 inside, and it actually, did it hit him? It looks like it hit Brooks Robertson, so he will get a free base. So now 2 on for Springfield. And Ryder Dijkstra back up to the plate. Some valuable at-bats for this youngster, trying to build a name for himself heading into a pretty strong college program with the USC Trojans. Finished the regular season 31-28. But did end up going all the way to the final in the Pac-12 tournament. And if he could become a player to add to that Trojans roster, especially with all of the conference realignment in college sports nowadays, you always need an influx of talent. That's exactly what Dijkstra is trying to be. Off the plate there for Molin Kovash. 1-1 now coming to Dijkstra. 7-2 here in the top of the ninth. Here's the strike zone for Molin Kovash. Double play still in play, if you will. Runner over at first is Brooks Robertson after he was hit by a pitch. Ground ball could retire the side here for Yakima Valley if they play it right. That one's off the plate, though, from Molin Kovash. CMK 86 miles an hour there. He's got the nickname Moko. The 2-2 is inside and hits Dijkstra, so that's the second straight batter that got hit by a pitch, and all of a sudden some bruises being formed on some of these Springfield drifters. Bases loaded here in the top of the ninth after two batters get beamed. And just like that, top of the order coming up, Ellie Kennel awaits his 5th at-bat of the day. Make that his 6th, actually. Molin Kovash gives the nod. And we'll see if he can work out of this situation. Bases loaded, these are valuable moments. Even though it's a 7-2 ball game, to be able to have this situation and figure out how to work out of it with just one out could do wonders for Molin Kovash's development. That one's inside as well. Moko struggling to find the strike zone now. Still 84 miles an hour. But against the top of this Drifters order, game one could become a dangerous scoreboard to look at. Sharply hit into the glove of Spencer Shipman at second. Kind of a weird angle on that one. Just swung and hit underneath on that baseball for out number 2. Not sure if you'd call that a pop out or a line out, but not a very high arc on that hit ball at all. So here's Elijah Maris. Had that game-changing 2 RBI single back in the 8th that brought in a significant piece to the support on the scoreboard for Springfield. Moko dealing now with 2 outs, trying to finish up here in the top of the 9th and then get this Yakima Valley offense out here at least one more time. Nice job framing behind the plate, Sheward. Able to locate that pitch exactly where he wanted it to go. So Maris quickly behind 0-2. We'll see if Moko can finish here. Lifted to right, chasing it down is Wayne to make the 3rd out. And here comes Yakima Valley on offense in the bottom of the 9th. Down by 5, and they need quite the run as the Stomps are out at the Orchard when we come back.
Saving has never been easier at Bi-Mart. In-store or online, we're delivering more value than ever to our members. From direct mailed savings books, to digital savings guides, to everyone's favorite Lucky Number Tuesday. Plus, we're adding new ways to save with Bi-Mart's Buy It Online, Pick It Up in-store, new web-only items, and the ability to shop Cascade Farm and Outdoor and pick it up at your Bi-Mart store. More value, more products, more ways to save. Bi-Mart members save more time and money every day.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Following 2 epic battles in January, boxing great and current trainer Roy Jones Jr. is bringing back Yakima's Andrew Murphy and India's Mandeep Jangra to defend their titles at Legends Casino Hotel on June 28th. Murphy fought his heart out in defending his super middleweight belt to get a perfect 8-0 and now faces his biggest challenge to date. Mandeep won a solid 10 rounds to retain his junior lightweight title and will try to remain undefeated in what promises to be another bruising battle. Tickets start at just $40 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends gift shop. Don't miss action-packed pro boxing at Legends Casino Hotel. Get your tickets now.
Out of the top of the 9th, and we head into the bottom as the fans await the fireworks show after this game, but maybe some offensive fireworks still in play for Yakima Valley here in the bottom of the 9th. Julian Angulo up for the 4th time today. Started out hot with an RBI double to bring in the first run of the year for Yakima Valley. Since then, hasn't had too much success. Had the walk back in the 3rd, but he's been left at first 2 times in a row. And as a new pitcher for Springfield comes in, it's Trevor Hammond. They go back-to-back lefties, but a little bit of a different feel here. Kyle Larson goes 8 complete, 6'2", 230. Trevor Hammond, though, 5'9", 170. A little bit of a different feel at the plate for Angulo and company. So Julian quickly behind 0-2 against the new pitcher. Up high and away. Good eye by Angulo. Pips need a run here, and Angulo needs to start it. Angulo, a hard hit foul ball right over the top, and I mean a few inches over the top of the protective netting on this right side of the stadium seats. 2-2 coming to Julian. That one way off for a ball, makes it 3-2. We'll see if Angulo can work himself over to first for the 2nd time with a ball 4. Or if he wants to be aggressive and put this one into the outfield, maybe some extra bases, who knows? Here it comes, Angulo, foul ball once again, over into the parking lot. Seven straight scoreless innings for Yakima Valley, trying to avoid 8 straight. Looking to make a comeback here. The 3-2, Angulo, another foul ball right over the netting. Waking up some of these fans here at the Orchard. 9 p.m. Pacific time, but it's already Saturday on the East Coast. We redo the 3-2. Here it comes. Angulo, right side again. This time it gets closer to fair territory, but fouled off again. Strange start to this appearance for Trevor Hammond. Trying to get Angulo here off the plate. And some good patience there from Julian Angulo. His 2nd drawn walk of the night, and all of a sudden here in the bottom of the 9th, Yakima Valley has a runner on. Fans stomping away as Brennan Morgan comes to the plate. 1 for 3 tonight, an RBI double back in the first, but nothing since then. Popped out in the third, grounded out in the sixth. His first time against the new Springfield pitcher. Lines this one, base hit into right. Angulo stops at second, and there are 2 on for Yakima Valley. A little bit of a rally here. Not quite what Trevor Hammond was hoping for when he came in for relief for what has been an astounding effort from Kyle Larson today, and now Cooper Jones will trot out to the mound to talk with his new pitcher. As Jack Sheward, the catcher himself for Yakima Valley, offensively steps into the box, trying to keep some of this offensive momentum going that got started with a long drawn walk in an at-bat from Julian Angulo, and then a quick single by Brennan Morgan. Still just a 5-run ball game, bottom of the 9th. Pippins down. Hammond off the plate, behind 1-0 now. Just 78 miles an hour from Hammond. This one's hard hit, right side, chasing it down, diving effort, and what a catch. Jack Sheward gets retired, but it does move Angulo to third, but that would have been a devastating drop in right field for Aiden Gebert if he did not get that. That would have been extra bases and a run at least for Yakima Valley, but nonetheless, that brings up Casey Wayne with 1 down here in the bottom of the 9th with runners at the corners. He's got Angulo at third and Morgan at first. Casey Wayne, 1 for 3 today. First pitch from Hammond, ground ball to third, picked up, and the double play to finish this ball game. Pippins go down 7-2 on opening night here in the West Coast League. As the 8th inning really did a lot of the damage for Yakima Valley. Kyle Larson got the start today for Springfield, went 8 complete innings, gave up 2 runs, but put together a pretty strong showing the rest of the way as the Pippins go scoreless after the first inning. As both teams will head to their respective sides. Fun night to start the West Coast League as Yakima starts the year 0-1 and head into tomorrow with some work to do as they go down 0-1 in this home series. You see the final score, 10 hits for Springfield, 7 runs, 3 errors though, some costly mistakes, especially with Ethan Salscheider still on the mound, the starter tonight for Yakima Valley. Ended up costing the Pippins dearly. 7-2 your final score. Tomorrow, we're back in action here at the Orchard, Springfield and Yakima Valley once again. Game 2 of what's going to be 6 straight league games between these 2 teams. 2 more here in Yakima, 3 in Springfield. Your final score tonight, 7-2. And for everyone involved here in the broadcast for Yakima Valley, we got Shay and the rest of the boys. Did a lot of work tonight. It was a pretty chaotic day, as opening night always is. We want to thank you for watching Pippins Baseball here on the live stream, whether you're on YouTube or the WCL Live app. This is Jake Schrantz signing off from Yakima Valley.